I'm here with my guy Turkish. Arsenal through to the last eight of the Carabao Cup, a cup competition that you hold in high esteem.
I do.
What was your thoughts on the performance today? 3-0 away at Preston.
Just had to do a job today. That's what, if I said fill your boots,
You did.
and a few did. A goal each for three different players, and that's what it's about against a team in the lower divisions, especially a team that are struggling in the lower divisions. We should be able to rotate, we should be able to rest key players and still get the job done, and add a clean sheet on top of that. It wasn't the greatest of performances. It didn't need the greatest of performances. What it needed was Nwaneri to get a start, Nwaneri to knock on the door for Saturday, and I think we got exactly that.
Yeah, let's talk about Nwaneri. For me, man of the match. I'm pretty sure you agree.
Yeah, man of the match, definitely. The cleanest player on the pitch. And by that, I mean
Define clean.
his touches, the confidence in the half spaces, the little shimmies he's got to get away from a defender or a player. He was pretty efficient with pretty much everything he done in the game, whether it was a pass, a cross into the box. His decision making seems to be very mature for a 17-year-old. So it was good to see him start, and the finish. I mean, beautiful finish, and he could have had more. One he nicked the bar, and one before his finish, you saw what he tried to do. He was a bit off balance. So when that chance came about, and it was barely a chance, it comes to him, Jesus outside the box. He takes one touch out of his feet, and he just bends it top corner. Where it doesn't matter if that's Preston or Bayern Munich, top corner finish like that, no keeper saving it. So Nwaneri definitely knocking on the door for that Saturday role, because much has been said about our lack of creativity since Odegaard's been absent. A lot of us have looked at Nwaneri, and some of us, like me, have said we shouldn't be relying on a 17-year-old. But at the same time, when he's knocking on the door the way he is, and when you see the deficiency of the starting 11 without Odegaard.
Is he still 17?
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? That kind of escaped me. I knew he was young, but I thought he was like 18, 19, 17. Wow.
Mature player for his age. That's probably why. Because when you see him on the pitch, he looks like a 19-year-old. Not saying there's that much of a difference, but what I mean by that is, listen, it's funny talking about it now because you're miles out here at 17 winning Euros and, being a key part of that team. But it's not often you see 17-year-olds break into top leagues, let alone, what many consider the best league in the world. So it's a unique situation to have. It's one that needs to be managed correctly, but at the same time, we're going up against City. So there's a balance of managing a young player's, future, short term, and giving Arsenal what they need in the Premier League to be able to turn around the fluidity and transitional problems we've had without Odegaard.
No, listen, I agree with you. Let's talk about Gabby Jesus tonight, because I thought tonight was good for him. He got his goal on the 24th minute, the first Arsenal goal, and you could see the way the players were celebrating the goal with him. You could see that meant a lot. I mean, I think it's something like 24 games prior to tonight that he hadn't scored in. So for him to score tonight, I thought that was really good. And I thought we had a good game all round today.
Yeah, he was all right. Like, he was good. Like, not outstanding.
Just all right.
Yeah, he was all right. Yeah, good few touches, turned the defenders every once in a while. His finish was good. I'll give him that. That's for sure. And I think, look, I said at the beginning, if you're an attacker starting against Preston, the job is to get a goal, and he got a goal. Other than that, I want Jesus. The Jesus is very different to the Jesus we signed. He was having 8-9 moments a game. That would, you could see the Brazilian in him. Now, with the knee injury and the repercussions of it, you can see he's a very different player.
So what is he now, Paraguayan? Or?
Nah, I think you've been disrespectful to Paraguay. But
no, I didn't mean to. But it's just, anyway, go on.
He's still got that in him. He's still got quality in him. It's just that he's far gone from the player we once thought he could be. So a good goal for him. Much is said about confidence with players, and he's definitely a player that... He's a confidence player, as they say. So hopefully this goal, pushes him on to score more, compete more, push Havertz more, push whoever more in, because he can play across the front line.
Sterling, what's your thoughts on him tonight?
Probably should have. Sterling should have scored. I think, especially.
I thought he looked sharp.
Yeah.
His approach play was good. The couple of times when he went past the defenders and a few other guys, he looked like he was there or thereabouts.
Yeah, he
He
caused
nice to have
problems.
had the goal as the icing on the cake, but wasn't to be. Some great defending stopped him from getting that goal. But I thought he had a decent game.
He caused problems, yeah. No, that's it. It's Preston, Laurie. I'm not about to wax lyrical about, good performances against Preston. Like I said, Nwaneri, shining light. He's 17. His job was to knock on the door on Saturday. That's exactly what he did. Overall, it was a good team performance. We had to get the job done. We kept the clean sheet. We scored 3 goals. It's on to the next one. I don't know if the draw's complete yet or whatnot. If someone maybe can let me know it's not complete yet. But it's just on to the next one now. Like I said, the Carabao Cup, you worry about it in January. If you're still in it, it's the semi-final. That's the time to, worry about it. We've done well, rotated, and we're, in the quarters. So let's see who we get. And now,
Have you got any preferences?
I don't care. On to our biggest game of the season, Newcastle. I don't. Yeah, the Carabao Cup will deal.
You don't care about the Carabao Cup?
I don't care who we get.
Oh, right, okay.
You're trying. You're trying. I hope we get Palace so you can see your boy come up against us.
Who's my guy?
You know who your boy is.
No, tell me.
They know who your
Tell
boy
the
is.
people.
They
Who's
know
my
who your
guy?
boy is. Trust me. Trust me, they know who your boy is. So give me Palace. That's who I want, actually. Yeah, I want Palace.
You want Palace?
I want Palace.
At home, yeah? Or away?
Anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere.
But how badly do you want to win this competition? Because I know you, let's be honest now, talk the truth. You have been quite, I wouldn't say dismissive, but I think it's fair to say this is a competition that doesn't necessarily excite you. But now that we've got this far, the last 8, I say this far, we've only played a couple of games in it, but we're into the business end of the competition now. How important do you think it is for Arsenal to win this competition? Or maybe you don't think it's important.
To don't think why that question. Like, it is what it is. You're in it. You try and win it. It just becomes silly when we say the importance of it, because we all know you're asking that question.
So you don't think it's important?
You're asking that question because in comparison to what we need to be winning, this ain't. Yeah, you can wink all you like. I don't think they believe you, but yeah.
No, but I think it's important. I'm on the record as saying it, and I stand by it. I think this is an important competition. It's the least of the 4 priorities, absolutely. But when you consider we've not won this competition since, 1993, we've not won a trophy in approaching 5 years, I think it's important.
We've just beaten Preston and you're asking me about this trophy 5 years. We got Newcastle on the weekend. I don't give a shit right now about the Carabao Cup quarter-final. That's bottom line of it.
Okay, I think that's a good way to end it.
Yeah, perfect way to end it. Love for the love.
Respect.